Hi, I'm Jo and I'm a workstation expert. I run a company called Posture People and we help people all across the UK, from Scotland down to Cornwall, and we just help people work more comfortably. We decided to put on a series of videos just to help people working at home, mainly because I got sick of seeing photos of people doing this. Working at their kitchen table. When I see this, it makes me want to scream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through how you can create a much better workstation with just 3 items and bits and pieces that you find around your house. First thing we're going to look at is the laptop. If you're using something for 20 minutes, it's fine to use it flat on a desk, but if you're working all day, this is an ergonomic disaster. So, if you're working at home, you must have a laptop stand. Pop the screen, put the computer on it, or the laptop even, and so look, the screen is much higher. So immediately your neck is going to thank you for this. But once you've got the laptop stand, you can't use the keyboard and the mouse. So you've got to use a separate mouse and a separate keyboard. Now I've got some funky ergonomic stuff, but you don't need that. Just a straightforward keyboard and mouse will do the job. The next thing you need to look at is how high you're sitting, because you've got a better workstation going on here, but if you're sitting on a kitchen chair, you're sitting down here and it's too low. So then you end up assuming this sort of position, which is disastrous for your back. So to get to the right height, you've got to look at something to get you higher up. So cushions will do. Now, I've got an exceptionally short body. So this does look like a huge pile of cushions, but remember, cushions compress when you're sitting on it. The important thing to look for is when you're sitting working is your elbow and forearm in line with the desk. Now you might well need a kind of cushion behind here as well to give you a bit more support now you're sitting further up. But that's immediately a much better posture for when you're working. Now the final thing is, once you've got yourself up to the right height, you might find that your feet are dangling. So what you might need is like a temporary footrest. Now you can go out and buy a footrest, but books from around the house will do the job. I've got to admit, I find Jamie Oliver recipe books almost perfect for this job. 2 of them make a brilliant footrest. I really feel that he should start to give me royalties or something, the amount I promote his recipe books. But these work brilliantly. Right, so from my princess in the pea position, remember I have got a very short body. Hopefully this will help give you a much more comfortable setup when you're working at home. If you found this useful, if you could like the video and if you could subscribe to the channel or even share it to somebody else that you know is working from home, just helps to get everybody working more comfortably. Thank you.